Hey, Wood Butchers. It's a Monday. Termite has a day off from school. I'm finished all the work I have available for me to work on. So, puttering around out in the workshop, trying to figure out something to do. You know, this pandemic stuff is starting to wear a bit thin. I'm doing the best I can to protect all my fellow citizens, but yeah, I'm going a little stir crazy. Cabin fever has kicked in and it's not even December yet. So, I thought, well, what the heck? I got a drawer full of tools. I've been just putting the tools in my cabinet there. It works okay, but the issue is that, you know, when I'm going to go and do some projects in the basement or somewhere else, I need a better way of hauling stuff. So I thought, well, let's see what happens. I figured out that my jigsaw will fit inside of one of the Tstak cases. And I had all this foam I'd cut out from before, so figured, well, let's start hacking away. Now, my experience is when you're cutting this stuff out, you can use a fine tip marker. I think there's some special ones by the people that make Kaizen foam. Man, they're like super expensive. So the way I've worked it out, stick the tool on put the foam in the case, one layer, stick the tool on there and use the super thin, the smallest, thinnest razor blade you can find. Stick it out, lock it, and just cut around it. Once you've done that, you can then pull the foam out. Kind of just, once you've made a cut, you kind of just peel it back a little bit, and then you carefully cut along your line again. It works good. So I was able to, I have enough space in here to fit the jigsaw. I made a little spot for the 5 amp. Yeah, I went with 5 amp hour because, you know, big tool like this, the smaller batteries just don't seem to last. And so we got a 5 amp hour battery, and I was poking through all my bits and stuff, and I found this. It's an old case I got from years ago. It's Piranha. They made some Black & Decker. They had their jigsaw blades, but I went, wait a minute. It holds jigsaw blades. So this is perfect. I can load it up. I think I might make some spaces here where I can just jab them in. Actually, I guess if I really wanted to, I could just jab them in anyways, if you need extra ones. But I have a decent selection here. I got to load up on some more metal cutting ones. But if I'm going to cut metal, I think I'm probably going to be doing a dedicated project. I was looking at this little thing, and hey, you know what? It's got screw sizes. It's got drill bit sizes. It's even got a little bit of a scale on the side there in inches and 1 in centimeters. It even gives you 45-degree angles, 90-degree angles, 60-degree angles, and 30-degree angles. I never realized that. It's been sitting in my cupboard for a while. So, locked that up, made a little slot for that. Sits in there perfect. Made a little slidey in here for my hand. Pull it out. Stick it back in. Close it up. Shake it about. Holy cow. It's all still in place. So, let me just go through the layers quickly. Battery out. Everything out. Jigsaw. Put over there. So, we got a couple layers. So this is that 1-inch thick foam that I have. It's rough. I don't know if you can tell the texture on there. It's not as nice as some of the other stuff, the Kaizen foam, or even the foam that Dewalt sells. And I think in the future I might just buy some of that. But whatever, works okay. So 1 layer, 2 layers, and in the bottom, what I've started doing is the exercise mats. They had them on sale at Home Depot or whatever. I got a bunch that I use around the shop, but I just use these things. And I can get about 2 case bottoms per panel. As long as I use the edge strip that comes with it on one of them, it just fills in the back part there, and if you cut through it, you cut through it. And that just gives a little padding on there. The tool kind of sits down and beds into it, makes a little depression, so that works pretty good as well. I don't know, you might find it interesting, you might not. I'm finding more uses for these Tstak cases. Now I got to figure out how to organize them. That is going to be one of my projects at some point in time. I like the idea of how I think I have them over here somewhere. Yeah. the big Dewalt tough cases. This is my wheelie cart because I got to go up a long driveway to get to my trailer or truck to load them in. So I load them up on this and wheel them out. It'd be neat if this Tstak could come with, I know they got the other wheelie cart. I might get it. It's a bit expensive, 130 bucks or whatever in Canada. I do have the smaller wheelie one. That's kind of handy around the shop just to move the stack of towers. I also have, and this is what got me into the Tstak stuff, is one of the big ones with the wheels on the bottom. So, I don't know. Got to figure that out. I might do this one for putting a circular saw in, make up some stuff out of rigid foam. Who knows? Working through it bit by bit. I don't know if you're like me, get some stuff, see how it works, try and see how it's going to fit into your workflow. Anyways, hope this was interesting. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you in the next one.